welcome back to my channel. Oh, Happy New Year from the BBQ. Oh, little baby. Look how little sleepy she is. Are you sleepy, Bubba? You miserable? Yeah, let's put you down. This right here is what you call a sorry excuse of a hot mess. Christmas happened. Booze came out. Cheese balls came out. The miniature heroes came out. So I only have myself to blame. But it's fine, I'll get on with it. Well, it's questionable, but apart from looking like a pizza face, I am now into January. It's going to be a clean month. I don't plan on boozing. I don't plan on eating crap. And it's 5 months until I get married. Yay! So I need to think about sorting my skin out. But in the meantime, I'm going to do a makeup look for you. So I haven't done one in a while. I know I promised I'd be back before Christmas, but you know, Christmas got on top of me. But it was a good one. I hope you guys had a good one too. Now, side note, there are some noisy arseholes next door that have been parking over my drive, that are now walking all over my drive, and they are carrying heavy tools and wood, miscellaneous materials, but they're not putting it down quietly. And we've also got storm Eleanor going on at the moment too, so it's quite noisy. So if you hear any dunks or you know it's the wind or the arseholes next door. But I'm gonna get straight into it. So using my trusty softening lotion, I'm gonna make sure that these dry old crusty things aren't gonna look all flaky and horrible once I put down my foundation. I put a tiny bit of Jack Wills lip balm on as well. So I'm just going to use this to lift any texture off the skin. My trusty primer. I have got a, I used it yesterday actually, it was really good. Don't know why I do. I just always goes to what I always use. But my mum got me the Benefit Professional for Christmas and I gave that a whirl yesterday. And that was really nice because what I find is where I can get oily around here and here, my makeup does this awful separation where it creases and it makes me look like, well, it obviously creases in the places that I frown. Because it's all like here, it separates, and here. So maybe that should be my thing this year, is to not frown so much. I'm going to use my Prolongwear concealer. So I am going to do my eyes first. I tend to use sort of budgety, cheaper brand brushes doing my makeup, and it's just a personal preference. Like, I have all my expensive brushes in my belt for work and they tend to be my freelancing brushes too. So I don't like to use them personally, one, because I want them to last as long as possible. They're not cheap, they are expensive, and they are often replaced and looked after and cleaned and maintained, and I don't really want to get my grubby face all over them. So this is, I got this from Sally's. I'll quickly show you. I've put some of my personal brushes in there, but this was from Sally's. And you can see the ones that are in the cellophane, this is how they come. And I've put some of my oldie rolly ones back in there. This is a new one as well. But this is my face powder brush. You've got a few liner ones in there, but I have some that I prefer, that I've popped in there myself. And I think it costs about 20 quid. I'm not lying to you. And then what I'm gonna do, just for me personally, so I haven't got to look at my face in that monitor and see this travesty that's going on, I'm just gonna quickly do that. So what I'm gonna do next, yeah, eyes. Oh, I've kinked it. I bought these off of Beauty Bay and they were really cheap. They were like 3 or 4 quid each. They're synthetic, Bleach London. There we go. A tapered blender and a fluffy, and they are so soft. They feel amazing. Right, first off, Huda's Desert Dusk. I am gonna go in with this peachy shade. So I'm gonna tap into that, and I'm just gonna swoosh. I'm gonna bring this up quite high. I'm gonna drag that right across. So this is just my transition colour. Once I've got down my transition shade, I do want to put a little bit of my highlighter down, and I'm going to do so with my eye shader from Bobbi Brown, and I'm going to go into my old 5 Hourglass champagne-y colour, I want to say. and just pop that down on the brow. Once I've got down my peachy colour, I am now going to use Electric Obsessions. First, go in with the orange. So that's the orange down. Now I'm going in with the pink. Same brush. By the way, I'm using my cheap brushes today also. Side note, Huda Beauty stains. Their shadows don't come off white fluff. So if you're worried about, if you've got any nice pretty blender brushes that are hair or they're just white, it will stain. Side note. And now I'm just putting down this hot pink. I could stop right there and walk out onto a fashion show like this, couldn't I? And like when they have that raw skin and then they just have like a colour. And they're like, ah, yes, you're finished. You're finished, darling. Are they finished? This is just a tapered blender. I'm going to run that over the colours to make sure they are nice and blended. And I'm going to go in with this maroony shade. I'm so excited to try all these colours out. I'm doing this. And I'm keeping this really tight. Tighter than the last layer. God, I can't believe how pigmented they are. Just got to tap into them the tiniest amount. And then back in with the clean tapered brush that we used before. So I've got my pink down. I'm just going to quickly get my brows down as well. So then I know where I'm cutting off my crease. And where I cut with the concealer, it's giving me a nice guide to follow. I always start about here, never at the front of the brow. I think my brow's going to stop there today. Top line. And now I've used all the product in the brow and I feel like I'm confident I haven't got anything left on it. I can now start to run the brush back through the hairs on its point to make that nice fade out. I'm going to use my nice grubby false lash maximizer, which is a lash primer, which has now gone nice and brown because I keep dipping my brow powder back into it. Get my brow hairs to sing the same tone that I want them to. It's really good for keeping them in place as well if you've got any waywards. So I'm going to go back into my Prolongwear concealer and I'm going to cut my crease. So I'm just going to repeat on the other eye and hopefully get it to match. Just going to go into the white and set the concealer before it decides to ruin my life and crease even more. So this one looks a little bit more peachy on camera, but it's actually like a rose goldy pink, and I've got silver. So I'm going to start off silver and go into pink. There we go. And these are LA Splash. So I'm going into the pink. Oh my god, glitter, liner. So now I've actually got like a cut crease. I've got almost like a line that I need to go up to. lashes. Oh, lashes. You know when like the band on the lashes is way too thick, and you just know that it's gonna, they're cute. Right, we're going with these. Right, now what I'm going to do is get a little bit of my Feline Kohl pencil and run that along the waterline. And I'm going to go back into my Huda, and I'm going back into that maroony colour and just softly run that along the edge, because that's going to incorporate in with the black, but it'll make sure it still has that pinkish hue. I'm going to go back into my Hourglass, and I'm now going to pick up on that pinky shade. And this one you want to bring out from that tear point and just softly out towards the smoke that we've created there. Now we can get my face on. And now I can start to add some definition to my face. So I'm going to use, again, this is one of the, oh my god, my leg. Oh. It's better. So far, what do you think? Are we getting there? Morning coffee. Remember I had that balm on, so I should still have quite a nice glide. Oh my god. What does that smell like? In a good way, it tastes like those cheap shots you used to get on a girls' holiday in Zante. I want to say it's like a mixture of cheap booze and coconut body butter. This lipstick is just making me want to go on holiday. I hate it when you get a lipstick that tastes nice, you just want to eat your lips. Makes my teeth look white though. Do you think it would be too much if I went and picked my dad up like this? I've got to go and do a food shop as well. And what do we think? I am really super happy with this lipstick. Oh, this is gonna be a fave. And this was from my brother and Carly for Christmas. So thanks Carly. They were also responsible for my lovely Huda beauty palette. Good girl. She got herself on Cult Beauty or Beauty Bay, one of those. She did her research. She did good. I'm really happy with it. I think it's really cute. And I think if you guys aren't afraid of pink and glitter, get involved. Don't know what to go with next week. I need inspo. I think party looks are always a great idea, and I will probably be keeping up with that and maintaining it until something inspires me in the meantime. But if you like this video, make sure you give me the thumbs up. If you like it a lot, make sure you comment too. If you really, really like it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little alarm sign to make sure that you get alerts for when I drop a video. And if you love me, why don't you tell your friends? Share, share, share. Tell them to head over to my channel. Tell them to head over to my Instagram. Tell them to head over to my Twitter or my Facebook page, which are all Gemma Louise, MUA, Gem up with a J. Until next week, I'll see you later, guys. Quick update, guys. So I thought I won't go to the shop with a pink glittery cut crease and full lashes on, so I'll just take the eyes off just to save them. It stains. You saw how much I primed my lid. And it has stained. Oh, there we go. Pink. I have a pink crease. Over and out.